The Premier League, the holy grail of English football. The grand stage where dreams can be made and also shattered. In the opening season of the Premier League, there were 22 teams that started this brand new era of English football. And Blackburn Rovers were one of them. Now, fast forward 25 years and we've just been promoted from the third tier of English football. After years of turmoil, Rovers have finally turned a massive corner as they try to get themselves back to the promised land. But wait! Venky's, the balmy owners who have caused chaos since their arrival, have yet made another bonkers move by replacing crowd favourite Tony Mowbray with this haphazard clown as manager. Can this rookie steer Rovers to the great beyond? Or will his lack of knowledge and experience drag Rovers to football obscurity once again? Now with this clown in charge, there'll be tears, laughter, and of course, plenty of drama. Join me as we try to make Blackburn Rovers great again.
Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2019 series called Make Rovers Great Again, and in this video we have a spectacular for you. It is the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City, and we'll get to that in a second. I'll bring you up to speed at what you might have missed. So in the last episode we lost quite convincingly to Chelsea 3-0. Before scraping by FC Bayern 3-2 at home in the Champions League first knockout round, first leg. But since you've been gone, we took on West Ham United at their place and won 2-1 after extra time. Rovers taking the lead through the man Benjamin Rollhauser, scoring his 7th goal of the season on the 21st minute. However, West Ham got themselves right back into it on the 32nd minute, Levier. But we had to wait till stoppage time, flinch it to Lewis Courret, who on the second time of asking put the ball on the back of the net. Now I'm not feeling the greatest today, actually bunged up with a bit of a cold. So there might be quite a bit of pauses as I talk and things like that, so just bear with me. So yeah, just the one video. We will do the Manchester City game at the Carabao Cup final. Subsequently, we have been drawn against Manchester United in the FA Cup. We will probably tackle that in a separate video, probably the Arsenal Man United doubleheader. So there's a lot of big games to look forward to over the next few days. Now, here we go. Manchester City against Rovers at Wembley. Now, we've played each other, what, 18, 19, was it 19 times? Something like that. They've won 11, we've won 6, drawn 2. We did beat them 4-0 earlier in the season. What else did we do? We've already played them twice. It was the first game of the season, wasn't it? We lost 5-3 in the first game at their place. But we got a bit of revenge with a 4-0 win not so long ago at Ewood Park. I have gone a bit of a dubious way of getting Rollhauser involved. I've given an injection to get through this game because he is a big man and he has actually been in pretty good form. 9 goals for the season. He is our second highest top goal scorer after Lewis Courret. So we're going to try and see what we can do. I think Lewis Courret has to start. I will put him in place of Armstrong up top there. As for any other players, just bear with me and see if I can see who's available on the under-23s. Yeah, just what I suspected. So we're gonna mix it up a smidgen. Palomino will come in at right back, I think. Flinch it on the left-hand side for White. Petruccio Romain, Gassic, Chauvet, Palomino. Not too sure about that. How is Miranda's not fit enough? Ayala. I am going to put David Raya between the sticks just for the experience levels. Everaldo, I think, will remain in midfield. I'm going to put on this fella, Averson, who has scored in the tournament already. Maitland-Niles, White, Armstrong, Chauvet will step aside. Who did I see there? Maybe bring in Yabre here instead. Okay, so folks, will be my starting lineup for this match. Right, we've got Petruccio, Gassic, Ayala, Palomino, Yabre, Garcia, Finchett, Rollhauser, Gunn, and Courret up top. If needs be, we can switch it up a bit with Everaldo in midfield, Everton, Everson up top. Shinchenko can play a little bit all over the place, as can White and Maitland-Niles as well. I'm just a little bit dubious. I think I should have another centre-back on. I'm gonna pull White from this one. Big call, but let's go for it. So we've never won any domestic silverware throughout the series. We have won the UEFA Cup or the Europa League once. So this is a chance, hopefully, to change that. I would usually dress up for the occasion, but it is nice and early in the morning, not near ready to go to work, so not going to bother. And more than likely, we'll probably lose. But I'm hoping we can surprise Man City and the viewing public and pick up our first trophy in English football in a long, long time. But the first 12 minutes is looks like it's going in favour of Man City. However, Raya grabs that corner out of thin air and maybe can start something. What you got, boy? What you got? Puts it down the middle. Kouré picks it up. Uses Rollhauser. Valuable player he is at the moment. Loose ball. Rosler, though, picks it up. And now Man City will probably break Lupoli to Rosler, the Englishman with a German name. Sets up Prada and he strikes and it bundles out for a corner. Headed clear as far as Prada once again will keep it alive. Reeves has to think about it. He has a shot, but straight to the body of Raya and he checks it out for a corner. Rovers hanging on at the moment. We'll chuck a quick get creative at them if we can nullify this. And it's pushed out. Rosler will take care of it. And now Rovers maybe can start getting a hold of this game. No. Here comes Man City once again. Palomino stops it for a moment. But still, all Manchester City, and Bailey's effort is up and over. 25 minutes on the clock. Still, Man City pile on the pressure. Ayala heads it clear, only as far back as Prada once more time. Try to keep it going. Bellalou. Chakoulier. Kind of forced back a little bit. If Rovers can get a foot in here, they could start something off their own, but no. Flinchit picks it up. Reeves, no. Bodies everywhere. Rosler tries to keep it going. Bellalou. Reeves now once again. Rovers digging deep. Yabre takes a bit of a cynical foul. And another crack here. Bresser. Dutchman strikes it right at Raya. And so far, I think we're going to have to revert at half-time. If we can get through this 0-0 at half-time, we're going to kind of shrink it back down again because we've not been in this game. Rosler, Stalls, Bellalou, Bailey, Lupoli. Yabre breaks it up now. What you got, Kouré? What you got with your sleeve? Oh, he's taking out Prada now. Here we go. Once again, Man City look to press and make this count. Patucha picks his pocket and just clears it. Gunn fires it down the line. Kouré tries to chase it, but it's right back here. It smells like a goal, folks. It smells like a City goal as well. Prada. Big save by David Raya there to deny Man City what would be a pretty valuable goal and a very important way to score it, or what time to score it. And that, hopefully, if we can just get into half-time, we can change it up. Maybe Garcia, though, floats it in there. One chance. Oh, one shot, one kill would have been a great way to end that first half. But ultimately, 0-0. We're in it, but not. We're just about in it. Okay, folks, second half gets underway. We have changed formation, and we brought on a couple of players. Flinchit and Lewis Gunn have come off. And Everaldo and Maitland-Niles have come on to adopt a sort of defensive midfield stance. Yabre and Garcia remain on the field. So does Rollhauser and Lewis Kouré. 60 minutes gone. We've not really had any highlights to get excited about. Chance here though. Rollhauser's corner. Oh, that's our one and only effort of any note. 75 minutes got another chance here, maybe Palomino, Rollhauser, Garcia. Oh, it's bundled in. Is that a big fat OG? It is. Mukelele has put the ball in the back of the net. I don't care how we win these games, boys and girls, as long as we win them. Rollhauser sets up Garcia, pings the cross in, and the defender's all over the shop. If that's the way we win this League Cup trophy, I will take it. It's not been the most exciting League Cup final. I can tell you that. And if that's the way we're going to win it, I might just throw on a... Oh, wait. Chance here, though. Palomino. Oh, he's got his pocket picked. Bernardo. No, do not do this. Do not do this. Oh, he puts it well wide. Oh, my goodness gracious. I think it was a save, actually. Goes out for a throw-in. And that eventually goes out for a goal kick. Rovers on the cusp of their first bit of domestic silverware. And there's a full-time whistle, boys, and there is the ticker tape parade. Our Rovers are elated, and that guarantees European football in one capacity or another, but who cares about it, really? I think we've got bigger fish to fry in the Champions League, maybe, and, of course, the Premier League title. It's been a long time coming, our first bit of domestic. I don't care if it's a big fat OG that wins it. We've won it, and the man of the match was Gasic, my Toto replacement. Absolutely over the moon about that bad boy. Let's take a look at the match report here. Carabao Cup 1-0 after Wembley, baby. We'll certainly look back at some great wins along the way, perhaps most notable including a comprehensive 4-1 win over Huddersfield, a convincing 4-1 win over Derby, the 8-7 penalty win over Southampton, that was nervy, and the 3-1 penalty win over West Ham United. So we haven't done it the easy way. So £2,500 bonus for each player. Oh dear, dear, dear. It was not a stellar performance, but to be honest with you, I'm not. Yeah, and I've got to let Rollhauser take a break, which hopefully will see Trincao come back into the fold over the next few days. So hopefully it's not going to be too big a miss. But ultimately, yeah, trophy in the bag, and we've qualified for the European Cup, which is the Europa Cup. Anyway, folks, that, my friends, is a short and sweet episode, just the one game, and an important one for us in the grand scheme of things. In the next episode, you'll come back for the Bayern second leg of the first round of knockout stage of Champions League and the Liverpool game in the Premier League. So join me tomorrow, right back here, for some more Football Manager 2019 action with the current Carabao Cup champions. That's right.
Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.